Hi guys, so I did my case on deep vein thrombosis. I was presented with a patient that came in with shortness of breath, and previously, before he came into our vascular lab, he went and got a CT, and he was positive for pulmonary embolism, which is when a clot can break off within your vessel and travel to your lungs, which is very dangerous. And so I did the scan back in January, and so I was kind of a new student, so I did the scan under the supervision of my technologist. And so as we went along, his right leg was negative for DVT and SVT, and his left leg was positive for DVT but negative for SVT. So he had DVT in the distal portion of the common femoral vein, the popliteal vein, the posterior tibial vein, the perineal vein, and the soleal vein. But what was cool about this case was in the distal common femoral portion of the vein, you could actually see the thrombus moving. And so we took a lot of cine clips of this, a bunch of images of it, and also B-flow and color flow. We took a bunch of velocities, anything that we could do to notify or show the vascular surgeons that this is very dangerous and that it is potential to break off and cause another pulmonary embolism. So that was my case. I thought it was very cool because it wasn't just another boring DVT case, but you could actually see the thrombus moving within the vessel. So this is how I presented my board back here behind me. It's kind of hard to see. So I blew up a picture of the proximal tip of the DVT in the common femoral distal portion of the vein. So there's that right there for you. You can see the yellow arrow pointing to the distal portion of the clot. And if this were a cine clip, it would be moving. So I put that on my poster board to show how big the clot actually was, and then it was actually moving. Up here, it's kind of hard to see, but I have just a transverse image of the left common femoral distal portion of the vein, and it's showing partial compressibility because there was still flow through the vein. And then over here, just another image of the perineal vein, which was non-compressible. So he had DVT throughout his whole left leg, but I thought this was a very interesting case, not only because I was a new student and I had found something that was really cool that you don't really see every day. You don't really see thrombus moving every day. You just see stagnant thrombus. So if you guys have any questions, just leave a comment, or you can message me on JetNet, whatever. So I hope you guys enjoyed this case just as much as I did, because it was really neat for me to see and for me to scan also.